everybody. This is Dr. Willa Ariello. I just wanted to share a few things in this last week of the class. I want to let you know how important and valuable and how meaningful all of your contributions have been to this class. I think it's so amazing and wonderful how much we get to talk and discuss and reflect on the things that we're learning, and I deeply value getting to listen or hear or see or read your perspectives and get to see and learn from your insights and from your reflections. Everybody's contributions in this class are really important, and I find it a real privilege to be present to the quote-unquote conversation that we've had since January, and getting to learn from each of you and be able to reflect on some really important topics in this class. So I just want you to know how much I value and appreciate, and how much I get out of each of your contributions. This class, this topic called Women's Studies, was born, so to speak, out of feminism, but in my opinion, for me anyway, as an instructor, this class is not about feminism or about teaching students to be feminists or anything like that. However, if it weren't for feminism, we may not have a class like Women's Studies. So while we don't specifically focus on feminism, some instructors do use books that are primarily about feminism. It is important to reflect on how programs such as Women's Studies came about, and it's through the consciousness raising and efforts of feminists that came to be. So, you know, I'm not interested in this class in getting anybody to, you know, say that they are feminists or want to be or whatever. My goal is really the value of helping people just explore some of the topics that you don't really get to explore in other kinds of classes, and just getting to, you know, learn about different perspectives, especially from the different fields that we bring in to Women's Studies. And so being open to different perspectives is really important. As you know, because this course and other Women's Studies kinds of programs came through feminism, you know, sometimes we talk about activism. And a lot of people think about activism in this very narrow way. And so some people think that activism means, you know, getting out on the streets or marching or picketing or demonstrating or things like that. And that's a rather stereotypical view of activism, and I think a narrow view. So what I want to suggest is that activism can be that, or it can be on a much more intimate, so to speak, level. For example, I think when a parent teaches a child about the value of both males and females, and how, you know, they should both be treated with respect, and pointing out to their children some of the societal discrepancies or inequalities, and helping their children become aware of that, I call that activism. So I think you know, activism can be broadly or narrowly interpreted, and I think that we can all be activists in our own way, just by thinking about things differently and slightly influencing others or greatly influencing others, whatever that might be. So as you're reflecting on the semester's material and the topics that we've touched on, keep in mind that we have just touched the tip of the iceberg on the various topics that we've covered in this semester. Each one could be a whole semester or a whole years of study or whatever, and so you've gotten a taste of the many varied topics that people in the women's studies types of fields look at. And there's a lot more too. So I encourage you to carry the information that you've learned in your other classes, in your life, to keep studying, to keep thinking, reflecting, digging deeper, challenging assumptions, challenging policy, and if you so choose, being activists in your own quote-unquote small ways or big ways, whatever you're moved to do. So again, I thank you for your contributions to this class, to getting to learn from you, and getting to see different perspectives that you bring. So I'll sign off, and I'll look forward to reading your final assignments, and thank you, and good luck to you in your next steps, goals, and aloha.